All right, what is up, traders? What's up, tycoons? Super excited for today's video. We got to talk about Doge, okay? We're going to break down Dogecoin, take a look at the 1 hour chart. There is a rising wedge that I'm watching right now, and a little bit of a slight bearish divergence, a little bit maybe of a MACD crossover. So we could see a pullback in Doge, but it doesn't mean that everything is over, right? It doesn't mean the end of the world for Doge. Ultimately, I do think it's possible we can head up to 11 cents. Now, will that happen before the end of the year? Maybe not, okay? But heading into 2024, I do think it's possible we head up to this 11 cents region. We're going to break down the charts in today's video, so be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. As always, the content provided on this channel is for informational and educational purposes and is not intended to be relied upon as legal, financial, or investment advice. So be sure to read through the disclaimer. If you're new to the channel, I started a completely free newsletter called Investment Intelligence, giving out free trade ideas, free valuable finance content straight to your inbox. This is what they'll look like, okay? Highlighting, the different plays that we're looking at. This was a rising wedge on a previous trade idea, and you can see how that played out here as well, right? So if you're fans of free valuable content, you want free trade ideas straight to your inbox, go ahead and sign up for that newsletter. All right. Or I'm running a Black Friday sale right now for just $1. You guys can get into the Investment Intelligence Discord, right? And this is where I'll be posting all my different charts, all my different analysis, and you guys can see some of the plays. ADA was the most recent play that I just put out in the Discord and in the newsletter. There was a nice inverse head and shoulders, and we were able to capitalize off of that very nicely. So, use code Black Friday, all caps. Link is in the description to join the Discord. That is going to expire on Monday. Okay, so this is the first sale I'm running on the Discord. It expires on Monday. You guys can get in for just $1. All right, now let's get into it. And so we do have a rising wedge here on the Doge 1 hour chart, right? That's what we're talking about. We can see price action squeezing here. We're also very close to the 200 moving average on the 1 hour time frame, right? Now, this red zone here, this is a key area of liquidity, right? You can see we pushed back through below. Okay, we came back up and now we're retesting this area of liquidity, and we're going to see whether or not it pushes us up higher, or this is an area that's going to turn back into resistance as it was in the past and potentially head back down lower. If Doge was to fall from this rising wedge right here, that could be anywhere from a 5 to 10% move to the downside. So, we're not predicting some massive crash or anything, but this is something that we're watching right now. Okay, you can see the RSI making lower highs here, continuing to make lower highs, and the MACD is attempting a bearish crossover to the downside. So, if being that, the RSI is a leading indicator and the MACD is a lagging indicator, the leading indicator here could tell us that we could potentially fall down on top of the chart pattern that we have. And then our lagging indicator, the MACD, if we start to, do see a fall in the price of Doge, most likely that's when you would see the MACD start to actually curl down to the downside and do that bearish crossover. Now, if we were to look at the daily, right, these are those key areas of liquidity that I was just highlighting, right? We have one up here from the past. Okay, and we have one here and we have one here as well. All right, now you can see we're back in that key area of liquidity. It was support, right? Prior support got turned to new resistance, right? And then we came up to this area and we were able to break out, right? We were able to break out past this area up here, and now we're pulling back, and we pulled back to the 50% retracement fib, right? So nothing too bad right there. This is still a healthy level, 0.07219. That's somewhere where potentially Doge could try to pull back again to, right? If we do get this rising wedge to play out, that's somewhere where there could be buyers stepping in. You can see how well it really held support. Now, if we break below there, 0.06855 is going to be a very strong support level and a key critical level. The reason being is because that's our daily 200-day moving average as well, right? You can see that this is going to start curling up towards this and getting closer to the price action. And so that will be a very strong level too. Now, we've already experienced a little bit of a pullback. Remember, we talked about the RSI being a leading indicator. Well, here we had bearish divergence, right? We had a high, and then we're creating higher highs, right? So price action is making higher highs. The RSI is making lower highs here at this moment. It's a leading indicator saying Doge might have a type of pullback. You can see we got the MACD crossover here as well, right? So now the thing we kind of want to pay attention to is, if this rising wedge plays out on the 1 hour time frame, this could potentially turn to a head and shoulders on the daily chart. All right, and it would look something like this. And again, that would take us down towards that 0.06855 level. Okay. So, that's what I'm looking for potentially on, the daily and the 1 hour time frame is, a potential pullback right now. That's what I'm looking for. And I'll be very interested in potentially going long if we do come down here to that 200-day moving average. Ultimately, our next major overhead supply zone and liquidity zone that we haven't tested is going to be right up here around 0.09477. Okay. And if we can flip this area to support from resistance, then that's when we will be able to come up and hit that 11 cents price target on Doge. Okay, so that's basically the main things that I'm paying attention to right now in the short term. Let me know you guys' thoughts down below. Do you think that this area of liquidity right here will hold and will continue to push up higher? Or do you think that this 1 hour chart rising wedge could potentially play out and we could see a little bit of a pullback in Doge in the meantime? I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts down below. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and sign up for the newsletter. Okay, completely free. You'll get those emails straight to your inbox. And if you want to join the Discord, use that promo code Black Friday. Okay, that will get you in the Discord for just $1. This is the only time basically we're running a sale on it, and that sale will end on Monday.